Come on. And just to repeat, those who are relatively new with us, we suggest no trades for the first 6 minutes after the open. Let the market settle down. For you first touch rule traders, everybody see a bid, you'd put a bid at 710 would be a first touch rule long. And that would be consistent with what? The momentum, right? And if you fill there, your first target would be 718. Good time to practice, at least. Anybody in a trade right now? Anyone in a trade? Okay. Try 726 as your target, SPY. There's a lot of selling over there. 726 target. I nibbled long 2 contracts. Got to make a little money, right?
Just a little bit.
No fill at 710. Now we got filled.
All right. Those of you, lots of people just showing up on trial. It's good to see you guys back. I think Dan's back from last week. Good to see you.
Hey, Dan. We don't have any sales reps. Did somebody say that they were a sales rep, Dan?
Good morning, Dan.
You're probably a fraud.
They're cheating us.
I don't have any sales reps. I haven't hired any. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need sales reps, Dan. Okay. We make money. Clients refer to us.
Yeah, we'll schedule a coaching call.
Yeah.
We can schedule a coaching call, Dan. Not a problem. Here, let me give you a phone number. Somebody probably will type it in before I can. Let me give you the main number. Schedule a call with me.
You can call me a sales rep. I believe in this service. I've been doing it for 40 years. So if that's a sales rep, I guess I'm it. Or cheerleader.
Head cheerleader.
Yeah.
See, I told you that people could be at the 10-222. There you go, Dan. Schedule a call at that number. We will get you on track. You'll either get a call with myself or head coach scheduled. We've been around this game for a little while. So we'll get you on track, Dan. I think you were around this. Were you were in last week, right, Dan? Yeah, we'll get you going in the right direction. I believe so. Guys, I did take a little short there below the pivot.
Yeah, I'm still long at 710, the first touch roll. So it is not a conducive environment right now, guys, for trading.
I was just about to say that.
The market is just wiggling on both sides of that pivot.
Oh, yeah, great. Oh, wow. Okay, good job. We'll have a good conversation, Dan. Yeah, I agree with Coach here, guys. If you're not experienced at trading these little ranges, it looks like it's a narrowing range as well, guys. So
yeah, inside day, narrow range,
everything. So if you're not an expert at it, don't trade it. Robert, you know better than that. Anybody short with me, trader stops. Most of you probably should be sitting on the sidelines. Yeah, it seems like they would be doing okay right now. Yeah, Dan, once you master the process with YM, typically people branch out then to some other assets. No real need to unless you're really need to hedge across other asset classes with a very, very large account. Other than that, most people tend to stay with YM. Some people do with larger accounts will switch out to other asset classes. Same methodology, just some things that we changed to help you trade the other asset classes. If that makes sense, sir. Yeah, it moves pretty good. That's why we do it. Try your stops, guys. Those of you short. Anybody short with me? 200 tick Willie. All right, good trade, sir. Where'd you get in at? That was a great trade plan, Willie. Get a couple trades in the morning. Call it a day. I like it. 707. Oh, we got almost the exact same entry price. So now Will Trade got it. Oh, Will Trade, not Too Thick Willie.
This is a case where you can make a case for either one. I'm trading the long side. Coach is trading the short side. Only reason I'm doing it, momentum's up, 15 minutes up. D is unchanged. We've been bouncing around. We had a 150-point rally from the lows. So again, it's your cup of tea, whatever you want to do in a trendless environment.
Trendless. Yeah, I'm just playing the pivot game. As long as we keep a range, if it starts bouncing around the pivot, I'm gonna trade it. But we've got a nice what is that? Another 20 ticks pretty easy there. And we're 5 minutes from the open.
Everybody has the numbers, right?
Everybody has the numbers. Everybody has a trade plan. Same here, Dan. Give me the 2 billion. Give me that 2 billion. You dirty cockroach. Will Trade, you're flat. Come on. That's okay. It's at the bottom of the range. I got 2 left.
Please wait those 6 minutes, people, especially in a narrow range day. And when volume is low, just a few contracts can push the market any direction. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Again, yep. Use common sense.
Yeah, the pre-market stuff, guys. This is why most of you newer to trading should get up early, should get you a couple trades in before the market opens. And then maybe you trade after that. Maybe you don't. Switch to sim. Pre-market makes it a lot easier for most people to get their trades in for the day.
Look at that 60-minute chart, guys. I mean, look how flat that thing is.
Looks like some kind of consolidation to me.
Yeah. Some kind of snout.
Right?
Alligator snout, dragon snout.
Yeah.
Not even big enough to be a dragon snout. Like a
Tiny alligator.
porpoise snout, maybe. Yeah, tiny caiman snout.
There you go. Couple minutes till the open, guys. Get ready.
Oh yeah, right. Only a minute and a half.
Minute and a half. Again, those of you newer to trading, please make sure you're on sim and take notes, participate, ask questions, follow Dan's lead. And here we go, guys. Prepare to be amazed. Those of you that are newer with us, those of you on trial, those of you just joining us for the first time. We've got almost a couple hundred people here. Prepare to be amazed.
Don't be surprised, guys, to see a push up on the open. I mean, dropping it down now, it looks lower. A lot of times on that open, it's a little fake out, and then everybody goes short and then gets nailed. So if you're short, nice call. Take your profits, tighten your stops. We start in 30 seconds.
Keep squeezing those stops down, guys. Those of you that were short with me.
Yep.
Keep squeezing those stops down. Make sure you're not caught with your pants down.
Whew.
Whew.
Only those approved for trading the open should be trading. And I think we've got about like 27, 31 people approved for trading.
25-ish, 30-ish, yeah.
Here we go. We're open for business.
Those stops, guys. Those of you short with me, trail your stops. And remember what Coach said, there could be a fake out on the open, get people short, and then push it up.
Like that W. See that?
That's it. Winning. So those of you, you got to be quick with your managing your trades in this kind of environment, guys. I mean, I know it's not moving that fast, but
yeah, the ATR is only 17 right now. Next upside target is 702. 702. Boom. Boom. Take some profits, those who are allowed. Anybody get it? Chanel, great job. Jennifer.
Good job.
That text was right, huh, Coach?
That text was right.
Yeah. 5 minutes ago, guys, got a text that said we're going to push it down and then blast it up. Or big boys. Thank you, Grandma.
Institutional friends come in handy.
752 target hit. We published that an hour ago, remember? Who remembers 752? Hey, Dan, you know now why I don't need a salesperson? This is my sales pitch. Come with us and make a
Love it.
ton of freaking money.
We'll get you on the right track. Make sure you guys are trailing. Make sure you're trailing. That is why we do not have salespeople here, because the work speaks for itself.
Yeah, I'm always interested if you have a good one, guys. You know, we do. Unfortunately, or well, fortunately, we've had 4, and they said, "Why should I make cold goals when I get trade?" No, I mean, you know, sadly,
That's the way it works. You learn how to do it the right way. Flat now, guys.
good job, coach.
Drew's here. All right. I'm not afraid to re-enter though, guys.
Still, though, guys, trading isn't for everyone. And again, some of our new traders, we don't want you trading this. It's too volatile right now. All of a sudden, it's quiet, and then it just pops up. You know, if you were short, you got your teeth knocked out. If you were long earlier, let's say around 7:30, like right here, if you went long on that hook up here, you got blasted on the downside. Two-way, you got blasted. Not good news to start off Monday red.
No way.
I assume those who have permission are green already.
Should be. You guys with permission to trade the opener green? Don't know how, it'd be hard not to be green after that long.
Yeah, Chanel's been here a long while with us. Actually, not a long while, but
She knows how to trade.
impressive time. 2008, good job.
Here we go. 2008. Good job.
Fish,
guys.
as usual.
I'm flat again, by the way, guys. Took another little long entry. I re-entered. Took a little thing. One contract, coach. That's
Nice.
it until after 6 minutes for me.
Yep.
Which conveniently is a minute from now.
I mean, we had our 100-point runner right off the open. I mean,
Yeah. Great one.
good way to start the day. 1,200 more trades like this, and we get the Liberty Trading Club helicopter, so we don't have to sit in line in LAX. I mean, I couldn't believe it. 6 lanes of traffic to get to the curb, you know, like to pick up. Unbelievable. I had that person from American Airlines with the wheelchair, but she stayed with us for what, an hour and 10 minutes.
Wow.
That was kind of nice, yeah. I thought she was going to just like spill it over and go back for another one, you know.
Just dump
Like
it out.
in Dumb and Dumber, remember he goes, "Oh, I fell off the jetway again. That's the second time this week." Little choppy. All right, guys, 6 minutes are up. 2 out of 3 of the trend elements are up. Good job, Dan. Call that first touch rule right there for those who waited 6 minutes. Good job, Mahoney and Ducky. Pays to wait, see what the market's doing. If we can get 799, that would be a nice second target on that first touch roll. 799. Next Target is $7.99. Order filled. Yeah. Woo. Pull that stop up. Pull that stop up. Who's still long? Ride 'em Cowboys. Good job, Paul.
Woo. All right, guys. Good long trade, guys. Very rarely does a trade not present itself between 9:36 and 9:38, Mike.
Yeah. How many times have you seen this, guys, right? I know it's tough to stop trading or not trade for the first 6 minutes when you see this movement, but then it presents a clearer picture, doesn't it?
Get a very clean trade, usually pretty quick on the open.
Yep. Raise those stops. If you're anxious to do something, just pull the stop up another 3 or 4 ticks. Just keep wiggling that stop up.
Move it a couple ticks. I got 2 left, guys. How many guys you got left? How many guys got something left? You guys still out there? Hopefully Dan went long.
3 out of 3 are up now.
Good job, guys. Good job. And you did reverse your position, I'm hoping. Went long.
It's all right, Kev.
All right, perfect. Love it. Sitting on the hands is guaranteed no lose trade. I got 1 left. Good job, guys. Trailer behind that last retracement now, right, Coach?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I got 1 left. Raise the stop, guys, to 797 at least, or a little higher even. Don't let it go below.
Here we go. There we go.
The interesting thing, the ticks are negative. We're flat. The ticks have been negative.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Started negative too. That was interesting.
Yeah. $15 range are coming back down a little.
So if you guys remember, those of you in boot camp, the exact opposite happened last week. Ticks and the direction of the market. You guys remember what we said that is a good sign of? Anybody? Echo in the audio. Is it me or Coach? Let me stop.
It's an echo. Yeah.
Which one of us is it? Tom? It's Coach. Coach, you got an echo. True. No echo on my end. Will trade. Don't think I would. You're talking about 1, 2, 3 reversal. I wouldn't look at that right now. All right. Okay, no echo. All right, so just one person's having an echo issue. Who was that? Somebody's done for the day already? All right. Somebody gets a gong. Row. Was it Row? Done for the day. Good job,
We'll see what happens now, guys. Market's stabilizing.
I'm trying to guess the answer to my question. Oh, I understand now. Will trade. Yeah, that was it. I mean, I would have if I were really inclined to think that this was going down further, I would probably have taken that will trade. I just don't want to do it above the pivot with up now that we're clearly in uptrend. Does that make sense? Will trade that 1, 2, 3 reversal trade. But you can clearly see it from the high three little retracements. More experienced traders could take that short. Again, just with it playing around the pivot, I'm not a fan.
Ticks are all below zero now.
Staying below zero. The auto traders on. So I accidentally left the auto trader on, and it's trailing me in a short on a long position now. This isn't horrible. Turn that puppy off. Casa long signal, guys. Not a bad one.
If we can get above 795, not sure. We'll see. If we do, it's going to go back up again. If not, maybe the high is in. Be patient. Can everybody hear us?
There you go, Dan. All right, everybody can hear. Let me turn off
Right,
this
cool.
auto trade.
Had a little W there around 758.
And bouncing off the pivot. So
Yep, we'll watch that. Right there.
if the pivot can hold, it could be a good long signal, guys. I'm still waiting. I'm sitting on the sidelines.
Yep. We had our nice runner. Don't have to keep over trading.
Those of you on trial, guys, we're very, very patient traders. We're going to wait until a good trade setup presents itself. It's like not bad. I'm sorry, guys. Let everything confirmed that. Here it is. Those of you who took the W trade with me, trail your stops. Anybody get in long on the W trade, you should trail your stops now. Should really be in a no lose situation, guys. Yeah, guys. You go.
test here is a 7.
And break past it.
You never know.
Obviously flat now. Good job, Coho. Good job, Viv. Good trade, guys. Again, I'm going to be a little bit, the more it bounces on the pivot, the more wary I get, guys. Just be aware of that. Going to be a little bit more cautious.
Yeah, exactly, guys. You
The
don't
more
want to
times it
be,
bounces around it.
you don't want to be betting the range on marginal trades.
Right.
That's an inside day. Remember, we said doesn't respect first touch rules, doesn't respect anything. We got no
No,
respect.
I was
No
wondering if we were
respect
going
at
to get it. I was wondering if we would get it. My
all.
voice is beat up from the travel back. All right, Two Tick Willie. Hey, you made profits though, right? Easy trade. Hey guys, I think we need to sit back and watch what happens. Let this play out for a little bit.
Yep,
Starting to get a little range bound. Starting to consolidate.
agreed. Let's see if it gets through that 95. If it does, we can jump aboard again, guys. Then the shorts will be whimpering. But if it can't,
And
We
the
don't want it.
longs, right?
and trade lighter. Friday was great, last Thursday, you could have bet the ranch and everything, but today you want to trade lighter.
That is exactly what you should do on a day like today, Mike V. Good job. 3 positive gaps. Hey, you made some money for the morning. Move on. And thank you, Dan. We try our best to amaze you every day and make sure that you stay green. That's our job. We pride ourselves that we are the only trade room out there that will ask you if you need help getting green for the day, and actually give you help to get green.
Yep.
What a crazy concept in a trade room. Actually help people make money trading.
We try not to be predictors, but we follow Mr. Market. That's the whole thing. Everybody else predicts. They know what's going to happen. I mean, they're on.
Did you see that prediction I made last week? 7-12. How did you do it?
Yeah.
Just kidding, guys. No predicting. Just follow the market. The market will tell you what it wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're done, Mike V, cleaning the house, you can come clean my house a little bit.
Even that 60-minute trend, it's trying to pull up a little bit. It's still snouty. It's still, look at that, sideways.
Oh man. Yeah, it's now the snout is out.
Yeah.
See you back this afternoon, Mike. Good job. And those of you who have profits for the morning, probably not a bad idea to follow Mike V's lead right now.
Yep.
Take those profits. Remember, those of you at the boot camp have a 30-day challenge. So if you're green and you're from the boot camp, you might want to switch to Sim.
Didn't we say you'd be lucky if you get one good runner, right? And we got it off the open, and so far we're lucky, right? Do you feel lucky? Well, do you?
Somehow we get lucky every day. Somehow.
Yeah.
Getting lucky.
I'll
Voodoo.
take the 758. That was one good W trade, but now really needs to get above here. And 95 was tape. Right now, I have buy stop at 796 to go long if it goes up there. 796 buy stop to re-enter long. Maybe it'll do it. Who knows? Only the shadow knows.
Only Mr. Market knows.
Then a target would be about 810. If you can break that. It may be 986. Wouldn't that be fun?
Guys, where's Coach's buy stop at? See who was listening. This was like 3 seconds when he said that. Who was actually
796.
Good job, guys. The swing that was just created will trade just below the pivot.
Yeah, and the tape before it was supporting nicely, and then it dropped like a rock through there. So you'd say, well, if anybody's short, they wouldn't want it above 796 this time. You can see it struggling around there because there's sellers, but this time if it goes above there, the sellers might go, uh-oh. So again, let the market decide. Yeah, I feel like I'm back in American Airlines there, sitting on a class seat for 20 hours.
The patient trader will win this battle, guys. Lots of people getting chewed up right now.
Yeah.
Buy stop, Tom. I'm not even putting in the 796 buy stop. I'll miss that trade. It's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you could always buy a pullback later, guys. It's going to be lunchtime. It's going to be everything.
I don't know how many times I got to say it, guys. If you've made your profits this morning, take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could miss a good running trade. Great. But you're willing to jump in and out of this shop to do it? I'm not. I'm going to take it easy. 4 profitable trades this morning on my part. Not a loser. I'm going to follow Mike V and Tim's lead and sit on my hands and wait. No need.
We've had enough good trades already.
That's it.
Yeah.
Plenty of good trades, guys.
Go lightly, guys. Go lightly.
Yeah.
Tread lightly.
Yeah. Think about what we talked about all last week. you've made profits this morning. How much are you willing to risk in a trade, in a buy stop trade? I wouldn't be willing to risk a lot of my profits. So maybe you go to one contract and dip your toes in the sand. I don't know. Just trying to give sound advice here, Coach.
Yep. No.
I'm not risking. I'm with you, Tim. Just ducking. I'm not risking any of my profits on it.
I've missed more trades than
no
I've
such thing as
actually
missing
called,
trades.
probably.
That's the biggest thing we taught in the boot camp. No such thing as missing a trade, guys.
Yep.
No such thing. Let me scroll back to the comments here, see if we miss anything. Did we miss anything here? Kev Dog's grabbing coffee. Hopefully he's back. Oh, yeah. Kev Dog should be done too.
Get some ham and eggs.
Get some ham, green eggs and ham.
Have a Budweiser breakfast.
Hey, co-host starting to get it. Love it. Budweiser.
Breakfast of champions.
All right. You guys are doing good. Tim's back. Whoa. Get tired of ducking around. Channel traders are happy.
Volume is not impressive today, guys. See if this has any legs. Order filled. Next big resistance here is 817.
Not bad there, Willie. Not bad. All right, Dan. Thank you. See you back here in a little bit. Around 10. He must be West Coast. Dan must be West Coast.
Everybody relaxing now?
Just another easy day at the office.
Yep. Everybody amazed so far?
Everybody happy, everybody amazed, everybody's making money. Nice slow day. Sit straight, breathe. That's right. Take some of your profits now.
Yep.
No way you can lose on this one, guys.
The only one knows where it's going is Mr. Market, and we are happy followers of Mr. Market. ATR is 36.
Creeping up.
Yeah.
So this is where you guys start analyzing your charts. You start going back through those, especially those of you that went to the boot camp. This is where you guys start going back through your charts and doing your analysis. Adjust the lines, understand your swing points, understand where the market came from, what's happened. You may want to put some trend lines on. You may want to start thinking, what happens if we do break the pivot. Start making some self-analysis here, if you will. Most of you guys know how to do that now. Let's do it. Now is the time to do it. Right, Coach?
Yep, absolutely.
Scasa buy signal. Probably going to fail, so don't be too anxious to jump in. Wait for the clean stochastics, guys.
Good morning, everyone. Paulina here from Liberty Trading Club. Just give you a warm welcome to the club. If you'd like to join us live in the trade room, you can visit libertytradingclub.com and register for your free 3-day trial. During your time with us, you'll have access to our live trade calls, as well as participation in chat where coaches will answer your questions. And we'll even assign a coach to work with you to answer any questions you have about our trading methodology. Once your trial has ended, you can register for trade room access for just $99 a month, and you'll unlock our core training videos where you can learn our trading methodology. Please like, subscribe, and share.
Good job, Tim. Yep, just follow it up. Trail your stop, buddy. Now the next resistance is that 817 area, Tim. Watch it. Just trail your stop. Good job. Raise your stop.
Oh, good trade, Tim. I was too chickened out on it.
I'm still in that original one. I'm looking for 817. I got an 817 sell order. I have not been filled yet.
I figured you were looking for it still. I figured that.
It's funny how we change. You know what? Last week I was getting out with like 8 tick profits and coach was handling right for 30, 40 ticks. Yeah, I'm still trailing. And now I'm the one holding. And you know what, guys? It's just, you know, what can I say? It's just, you know, look at it this way. You have the cleanup hitter and the number 3 hitter, right? One time the number 3 hitter is getting home runs, and the next time the cleanup hitter, and then the guy batting like 5th gets, you know, the benefit when they walk the other 2 guys. So
are you saying Tim's batting 5th?
Yeah, it's weird.
Tim's batting 5th.
I guess I like the idea that when they pushed it down to 660 and it looked like a screaming short, the institution just came in and bought it up. And that was that whole thing. I think the theme is still playing out. I think we'll still get that 817.
Good job, guys.
We're pretty close now.
Who all still in this then? Tim's, Jennifer, Kev Dog. No Kev Dog sitting on his hands. Yeah, I'm with you, Kev Dog. We can wait. We can wait for another trade. That's okay. With the high's not broken yet. I mean, we got time. Just relax. Those of you not in it,
we got it. Ow.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Raise the stop. $806 should be is my stop right now. I mean, I'm happy I got my 817. Now I got an 806 final stop, last contract. If I get stopped out here, great. It's 11 ticks from my last fill, and I am flat. Good morning. Taking my advice, taking coach's advice, slowing it down.
I am proud of you guys. Super proud
Thank
of you guys. Great job this morning. Not a tough, not an easy market for most traders. Most traders got chewed up in this.
Yeah.
It did move kind of slow this morning, so people could have made it through it, but good job, guys.
Yeah, Sakasa was the same thing because we didn't have the volume to support it. So all of a sudden you get a signal and it just sort of wimps out and then just retraces and then it goes back up. Crazy. Very crazy.
Well, that's the exact reason why I was sitting on the sidelines. I just didn't.
Great job, Jennifer.
See the pieces I wanted to see to get it in, but I mean, guys, you know, there's more than one way to skin a fish.
The trade should be on Swissit. Yeah.
Yeah, it should show up.
They take you know what I found, unless I'm, you know, something set up, it sometimes takes like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, I've got to refresh from time to time. Let me see if mine.
Yeah.
Mine showed up this morning.
Yeah, it's there.
You may have to log out and log back in. It does take a few minutes sometimes to refresh. 9.2K. Oh, wow. Oh, it gives you a weekly summary after the end of the week?
Yep. Did everybody get at least one target on that last long? At least one target before trailing?
Best trade last week, 1.3K. Oh, it's pretty good.
All right. Excellent. Killer B, good job. Number one.
That's pretty cool. Good job, guys.
Coho, you get it? Well, all right. First of all right, that's a good one. All right, let's do half of the figure. You don't have to figure out everything, but let me ask you this. What's the trend? That's the first thing you should know. What is the trend? Okay, so you're going to look for
Steve.
long trades, right? So that's it. Now, all it is which setup do you want to follow when you look for longs? Do you want to wait for low stochastics? Do you want to buy a first touch rule? Any one of a W, right? All of these are long setups. So eventually, you're going to try them all. And the one that's going to work well for you over the next few months is the one you're going to go with.
And what does working well mean? Well, the good news is you have your Coho, you have your trading dashboard, Swissit, that you can hook up to, and you'll know just by logging your trades which one gives you the most wins. Most
right. It'll tell you.
It'll easily tell you. You can sort it by trade setup or they call it strategy. But you'll put your trade setups in the strategy and then keep track of your statistics. But the trade we just took that Tim and a lot of the guys took, Coho, was technically just a 16 tick rule trade. It really didn't have any other components to it other than low stochastics, hook up, and a buy signal on the 15 range chart. And it looks like Steve and a couple people are still in. Got that, Coho? So it's truly just a 16 tick rule long that they took.
Well, I'll tell you another cool thing, Coho. Later on, when you get more comfortable, you'll start looking at this Sakasa system that we have. And when you see that buy signal right there, if you don't auto trade it, you could auto trade it. It'll go long for you. You wouldn't have to do anything. Just sit back, have a nice cold drink. And otherwise you'll see it here and you'll go long around 770.
Obviously, you won't take every long signal it gives you, but you'll take the ones that make sense.
But for now, just observe.
I cheated, Steve.
It's called Sakasa.
Those of you guys still
Japanese for turnaround. And I think it's still available for $29 a month.
Yeah, let's finish the final version and then we'll roll it out to everybody for $29 a month.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys that are in Pro or Elite get it as part of your membership. I cheated, guys. I got in late, waited for a little flag and got in. Just had to couldn't let you guys have all the fun on that long signal.
See, Coho, Greg took a breakout long, 830. There was a good breakout right there. You see this right here? This thing pulled back to support the white line, which is rising now. And then as soon as it went up again, the shorts are more in trouble. So he's long there. That's another valid trading signal.
That's the exact one that I took as well, Greg.
Yeah.
Good job, Greg. And conveniently enough, that's what I wanted Greg to start practicing coming out of boot camp. So that is very nice. Good job, Greg.
And there was a W before the breakout, right? Little W.
Good, easy trade to take. Good job, Greg.
But the lowest risk trade right now, I mean, if you look at it, you say, okay, I'm going to wait until now. There's two good signals here, really good ones. Let's say you waited till 9:36, right? Remember, where's Coho? 9:36, you had to wait, right, for 6 minutes, correct? So that's your first. Okay, yeah. Did you see that big green print? Man, jump in. Now, in other words, Sakasa is just summarizing rules we've been using forever. We've changed a few things over time, but I've been doing this, a version of it, at least since 2006. All right. So you wait for 9:36, right? Everybody's got to wait for 9:36. Then you get a retracement right here to that's called the first touch roll. Usually the first touch roll after 9:36 makes good money. So here's your first trade. And guess what, Coho? That should be your only trade. Remember what we said in the notes in the beginning. Look for your first 100-point runner and go home and go to sleep. So you would have gone long around 7:30. Well, guess what? You got your 100-point winner right there. Now, even if you got a nice runner up to here and then the pullback, you got stopped out, right there is a good trade. So there's your first one coming off of that low stochastics. And what do you call this? Divergence. Makes another low, attempt at a low, and this is a higher low. Okay, so that's one, right? Pretty easy. Now you're going to look for another low stochastic trade. Well, here we go. We're now toward the 9:45 time frame. I would wait. How long? How long from a setup? What time is this? 9:39, right? At least 10 minutes. And preferably, if you could wait 27 minutes, you'd have another one. All right. So 10 o'clock, you want to wait till a little bit after 10 o'clock to get another one. But you get, before that happens, what happens here? Look at this. Fake out, breakout. The stochastics are low. I mean, you could have taken this one too, 15 range. But here's a better one. It makes a new low, stops everybody out, right? Stops everybody out who's long. And looks crappy. That looks terrible. All right, look, it's breaking support. Oh, it's going to go make a new low. But what happens? You get divergence. Your indicator is higher than it was there. And then you get so at that point, you say, is this a fake out breakout? You don't know, right? You switch over to what? The 15 range chart. What does that tell you? Look at this. The 15 range chart makes a new low here, and then you get a 15 range buy signal right there. Right there, stop below there, never went below it. Look and rode up. Yeah, you probably would have been stopped out here on the trailing stop. I know I was. But let's say you were a dedicated swing type trader. Swing traders keep their stop at a swing point and they leave it there. And you would have had a test of that, and then it went up. Lots of good trades appearing before your very eyes. But we don't want to take lots of trades, right, guys? You only want to take one or two good ones. I'm done probably for the day in cash. In cash, I've traded 2 times today. Do you guys remember what we said earlier? Last week at the boot camp, and you could have like 30 people to verify this. I took 10 cash trades last week, 2 per day. So if you think that I'm some kind of wild man, super speculator, guru, scalper,
Not true.
you're wrong.
More conservative than you can imagine.
Most of the time I'm reporting on good trades or bad trades. I'm reporting when we see a signal. That's it. Like Sakasa gave a sell signal at 10:17. Now, the only reason I'm not calling it out, why? Because we really don't want you trading against the trend. But I could have called it out, say, hey, Sagasa sell signal. Does that mean I'm taking it? No. So, again, our main job is our clients.
Yep. Coach and I could sit online together all day and
Yeah, we'll chat back and forth.
chat back and forth, take a few trades.
Yeah.
take a break, come back in an hour or two, take a couple trades, take a break, BS with each other, come back in an hour or two, take a couple trades, and that'd be the day.
And that's how it actually started not this July, but the previous July. If you have it, it should be forming. You see this? If you have it, it should be set up and forming. Even if it's not this big bar, you see these little arrows? Those arrows will show you when it actually looks at a setup. Like here's green arrows, green ones for long. I mean, you can see it trades a million times. You want to filter them out. Here was the red. Remember, the trend was down earlier. So this is overnight, right? You don't want to trade overnight, probably. So around 9 o'clock is right before the open, right? 9:30. What happened? Little down move. We thought maybe the institutions will push it down to push it up. They sort of did that, right? We talked about that, right? Nice down move from 743 at 8:30. The market was 748. It was a high. Pushed it down over 100 points, right? Does everybody see? So market going down 100 points obviously is a short. And 20 years ago, I would have done that. So look at that. It's down 100 points from the high. Oh, man, it's going to go weak. I don't see this support. I'm not even looking at this, right? Because what newbie looks at 4 a.m., you know, then they'll even see this, say, look at that. It was high and it went down there. Wow, it's going to go. This time it's really going to go lower. Well, it really didn't. It didn't go below the 5 a.m. low. There was support. And what? There was resistance. So that's the sideways move we were talking about. And then what happened? It tested support. Institutions pushed it down a little bit. By the way, guys, I think Coach called a short right here. Could you have made money on the short trade? Absolutely. 722 here. I believe, I don't know. I think Coach taking a break. I believe he called a short at 719. And look at that. 649. How would you like that trade? And it went below the pivot. So that actually in this move point down, it was down. But then what happens? Newbies wait for it to occur and go, oh, yeah, you guys are short. I'm going to go short right down there. And then they get plastered. And it goes up. That's the market. All right. Any questions? Now we're coming down. We've hit some good targets.
I am here and listening, Coach, not on a break. Just had a lot of craziness.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
So
There's a lot of stuff going on.
didn't want you guys hearing all the commotion. Oh, it looks like Sabry's back on trial. Look at that. Oh, what'd you do? Coming out of boot camp, got put back on trial, Sabry.
He's convicted. Convicted. Felony.
Take a picture of this and see what's going on. Hey, Lope.
Hey, Lope.
Criminal. Let me figure out what's going on, Sabry. That's funny. Did you log in with a different email or something? That's weird.
That could be a reason.
It's interesting. All right, let me send a message on that.
So hey, we go away for a week and the whole place goes crazy.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
I think it was the dogs and the cats. They're going wild. They say, hey, they're gone now. Let's jump all over here, do a little programming.
That's it.
The staff for the Wizard, Coach Brian, I found it in the other room. It must have fell off or something. After playing with it, I see this thing. I thought it was like a lizard tail. I picked it up. Said, that's that thing. What's it doing in the other room? And he didn't have one. I know they couldn't have pulled it out, so it must have fallen off somehow. I don't know how that happened.
The cat knocked it. And it fell.
Yeah, and they were playing with that little.
The Wizard staff.
It was in the other room.
That's funny.
I know it
That is-
wasn't Wendy who was, our next door neighbor who was watching the cats and feeding them.
Oh, don't you guys worry. I'm gonna pull up Boot Camp Betty later.
Yeah, it was a great boot camp. It really was. I had a load of fun.
And you guys,
They
you guys did
enjoyed it.
amazing.
Yeah.
These guys, they really came to put the work in and really came to improve. And pretty much everybody there got some great steps forward.
And in a way, Rad, it was pretty cool because if the planes were on time, wouldn't have had lunch and
Yeah, we'd had all our stuff on time. We wouldn't have a little post boot camp. Denise, you're holding it together right this morning? Doing good?
I'm looking for the 100 Monk
Staying safe?
beer, 8% alcohol.
10,000.
I could have used about 8 of those bottles on the trip back. That's for sure.
It's probably good in a market like this morning.
Yeah, let's be. See, trend's still up, but now that you notice, guys. Here's the thing: when we say trend of the ticks, by the way, this is what we're talking about. You see in here, like from the 940 time period, 940, right, to 950. That 10 minutes. You see how all the ticks are staying below zero. Little rally down, little rally down, little rally down. Those are sell programs. They're dominant. Then it gets neutral. You get some buy programs, again, from 950 to 10 o'clock, some sell programs. Then it sort of makes transition here from 10:01 to what? From 10:01 to 10:20. Buy programs dominate. Then after 10:20, what's happening into 10:30? Now the sell programs are dominating. Yeah, and we're sort of kidding around, Coach, before you're here. A couple of new queries on when's our Virginia boot camp. And I said, well, we were sort of planning Texas first, but now it's a battle. Whoever accumulate.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, to speak to that, guys, we will be probably this week sending out a survey of probably a few spots for first quarter next year for boot camp. So all of you guys will get to pick which spot and make your commitments. If we get enough committed to the location, that will be the first location we'll do it at first quarter. We figured why do we get to have the fun picking the locations when you guys can participate, since you are part of the club and the biggest part of the club. So you guys will get a survey. Everybody in the club will get a survey this week sometime, and we'll let you know when it's coming out. We'll probably just have the survey on the main website. It'll probably just pop up.
Yep.
You guys take the survey. I think we have that kind of technology. Coach Ryan should be able to make that happen for us. So it'll just pop up on the website for when you guys log in, and we'll have a couple locations. I told you guys I'm not going north in the wintertime. Unless you take me skiing, Coho. We are not going to Denver in the wintertime.
We do have one person already ready for
now Sean shows up.
we have one person for Ukraine, but we'll probably be waiting a little while to get to the Ukraine boot camp, because then we'd probably wind up in the real boot camp in the Ukrainian army. And no, this wasn't the boot camp we were talking about. We're going to join the Ukraine boot camp. Putin might show up. We'll go to
Oh, my
Moscow.
goodness.
He's going to need to do some day trading and make up for all the money he's lost. Buy new tanks. We need new tanks.
Hmm.
Who won last night's football game? I fell asleep. I had to go to sleep before it ended. San Diego's ahead by 3 points when I left.
That's who I had picked.
Ooh, they came back, huh? Yeah. You could see the game plan adjustment. They were running, which was their strength, and they couldn't do it in the first half. They changed blocking assignments. And next thing you know,
You're still counting the points.
he banged his head pretty bad. I mean, it was like his ear was touching his hip on that one hit. If you notice, he went sideways, and he woke up going to the other bench. That's the protocol. If you sit down on the other bench and go like, these guys, how did you change uniforms? What? No, that's your bench is across the field there. Everybody see a conflict right now? This is one of the toughest trades, or no trade really. 2-minute heading down, hooking down on the 133, and hooking up on the 15 range. Who wants to trade that?
Not I.
Take a little guess and
Not
tell
I.
me which way it's going. Here's the problem. You look at one chart, you fixate, and then all of a sudden you take the trade, right? And then you relax and look at another one and go, uh-oh. You ever do that? I've done it many, many times. I still do it.
It's one of the biggest things we worked on in boot camp was after taking your last trade, go back and analyze every chart. Even if you change nothing on the chart, get the numbers in your head. This is what I want to do when X happens.
I mean, right from here, guys, are you going back to 832 or are you going back to 760? Pretty tough decision right now. And to me, that's a coin flip.
It is a coin flip.
No, Chrissy, don't sit on the keyboard. It's cold in this house right now. It's like what temperature? It's got to be like 68 degrees.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, 45 outside. I think that's warmed up a little bit. It has to. That was the last run on 55 now. It ran up 10 degrees.
Wow.
And $68 in the house.
Coach. All right, you'll find this funny, Coach, and it's true though. I mean, people are still asking me how I got this 712 call from last week, and it's not a complicated. Everybody's like, "I want to know how you did it in depth." It's not complicated. It's really not. We broke the highs, and I looked back on every chart, didn't see anything above it until I got to the daily and saw resistance above it. It wasn't a complicated process.
Yeah, these are estimates, people. These are estimates. I know. I didn't have any long pants. That was it. Less to put on.
Yes, there is class.
The only thing we didn't have stripper music. That's the only thing I missed. There's going to be a class today. I have to leave 15 minutes after, 12:15 or 11:15 for my therapy. This is the first therapy session that I have outside. So we'll have a quick class. I don't know if anybody remembers what it was about, what it's going to be about.
I do.
Only one person remembers. And we could change it if anybody has an overwhelming need to
memory.
Yeah. What do we want to trade? How do we get support and resistance? I'll do that.
We did that like 3 times last week.
Yeah, I know. And what we'll do also, we'll trade, and we come back to it. It's a cycle. It's not like everlasting, never repeat. The first real class is about the trend, and part of it, we have videos now. That's what's really cool. You don't have to wait for like lesson number 1 and not know what it's about. Everybody should have access to the videos and how we define a trend. What makes us start looking to trade in the first place? Sometimes it's good to just estimate what you think is going to happen now. Do you think it's going to go lower and right now and break? Right now, we last trade was 789, right? 791. So here comes the ticks up. Are we going to keep going above 800 or break 787? Breaking 800, right, guys? Look at that. So right now you could be long at 800, take your first target, bring your stop to 805. Whoa. That's the cat. Sorry about that. Come on, get over here. Get over here. Oh, I can't lift this cat up. What are you doing? 999. She speaks German. For no. 9. Here you go. Everybody take that light long there? Long trade? 801? Yeah, put a bid in again on the pullback. $801 to $794. Buy.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to put my buy stop in at 9999999.
9. No, don't trade. I'm going to refresh the chart and be right back with you guys. 20 seconds. If you're in an accident, call the lawyers at 999-9999. We'll say 9 to the insurance companies. Anybody long at 801?
Welcome to Liberty Trading Club, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed our live stream this morning. We'll be shutting it down in just a few moments. Just wanted to remind you that if you want to join us live in the trade room, visit libertytradingclub.com and register for your free 3-day trial. During your time with us, you'll get live trade calls in the trade room, as well as coaches answering your questions in chat. Please join us at libertytradingclub.com for your free 3-day trial. After the trial ends, it's only $99 a month to have trade room access. You'll also unlock our core trading training videos to get you started in the right direction, learning our trading methodology. Please like, subscribe, and share.